Archangel Michael says, "For hours now, a divine signal has been placed in your path. It has whispered through moments you thought were coincidences, but in truth, they were sacred attempts to reach your heart. Heaven has been watching, hoping you would notice, yet you walked past it unknowingly. The clock is ticking, 45 minutes remain before this rare alignment of blessings shifts away. God has been patient, sending quiet nudges through thoughts, dreams, even sudden chills down your spine. But each time, you turned away, unaware that heaven itself was trying to speak to you. This is not a moment to take lightly. The message is urgent because what's coming has the power to transform everything in your life. If you ignore this now, you will not just delay your blessing, you will miss the divine doorway that has been carefully opened for you. Archangel Michael says, "Heaven rarely insists like this, but your destiny is at stake." The angels have surrounded you, hoping you would finally stop, listen, and accept the message being placed before you. Type Amen to get blessing 4157. Your spirit has been restless for a reason. Something deep inside you feels the pull of change, yet fear and distraction kept you blind to it. God has been using every possible sign, an unexpected word from a stranger, a flickering light, a sudden thought that refuses to leave, to bring you here. Even now, as you read this, the Holy Presence is wrapping around you. You feel it like a soft weight on your chest, a warmth settling over your soul. That is no coincidence, it is confirmation that this is not just another message, but the message you were meant to see today. Heaven has been holding a blessing, waiting for you to step forward. But blessings cannot enter a closed heart. They need acknowledgement, acceptance, and faith strong enough to receive them fully. Archangel Michael says, "This is the divine pause before everything shifts." If you open yourself now, you will witness miracles unfold, not tomorrow, not next month, but starting tonight. Type Amen to get blessing 5261. The urgency you feel right now is not fear, it is heaven shaking the ground beneath your feet so you finally stop ignoring the signs. For days, maybe even weeks, God has tried to send you gentle reminders that your destiny is waiting. But every time you dismissed it, the door to your miracle closed a little more. Now, 45 minutes stand between you and a turning point that will not come again soon. A divine alignment is unfolding, and only those who are awake in spirit will see it. This is why your heart feels unsettled, because God refuses to let you miss what is meant for you. Archangel Michael says, "The heavens are leaning closer than ever before." The angels are whispering guidance, yet few can hear because the noise of fear and doubt is too loud. You, however, have been chosen to see beyond that noise. This message is heaven's final attempt today to reach you before time runs out. If you pause and listen, you will hear your own soul saying, "This is meant for me." Type Amen to get blessing 6640. Somewhere in your life, a silent battle has been raging. You've been asking for a sign, crying out for clarity, but you expected thunder when God was sending soft rain. That's why you overlooked it. Tonight, that silence is breaking. In less than 45 minutes, a wave of divine intervention is coming your way. It's not just luck, it's a sacred plan unfolding, one designed long before you even realized you needed it. This is why you feel chills as you read this, it's your spirit recognizing truth. God has been standing beside you in every setback, every heartbreak, every sleepless night, patiently waiting for this moment. Archangel Michael says, if you allow heaven to guide you now, doors you thought were locked forever will suddenly swing open. Type Amen to get blessing 7013. The next moments are not ordinary. Angels have been dispatched to clear obstacles from your path. They have been whispering your name in realms you cannot see, pushing unseen forces to align in your favor. But blessings are time-sensitive, they need you to act with faith. If you scroll past this as you've done before, the divine current will pass, leaving you in the same struggle. This is why this message feels heavier, more urgent, unlike any you've seen before. Your spirit already knows the truth, this is not by chance. Heaven placed this moment directly in your hands because you were meant to rise now, not tomorrow, not someday, but now. Archangel Michael says, Heaven's plan for you is still alive, still waiting for you to open your heart fully. Type Amen to get blessing 7449. You can almost feel the invisible hands of heaven moving around you right now. The air is thicker, charged with unseen energy, because angels have drawn near to ensure you finally hear this. Every second you spend reading is part of a divine setup to prepare you for what's next. For too long, darkness tried to cloud your vision. People doubted you, circumstances weighed you down, and unseen forces tried to make you believe you were forgotten. But in truth, heaven has been closer than your breath, patiently waiting for this exact moment to intervene. This is not a warning of loss, it is a call to awakening. God does not want you to live in fear but to rise with courage, to understand that 45 minutes from now, something miraculous is meant to find you. Archangel Michael says, destiny rarely waits for anyone. It knocks once, softly, and only those who are listening with their soul can open the door before it closes. Type Amen to get blessing 8114. Right now, angels are aligning people, places, and even unexpected opportunities to deliver your long-awaited breakthrough. Someone who spoke your name in doubt will soon witness God's power lifting you higher than they ever imagined. The very struggle you thought would destroy you is becoming the pathway to your victory. But this moment is delicate. A single choice, to receive or to ignore, can determine whether the blessing reaches you in time. That is why heaven is sending this message with such urgency, refusing to let you miss what was written for you. You are not reading by chance, you were guided here by unseen forces working in harmony. They have been pushing you toward this turning point without you even realizing it. Archangel Michael says, faith acts like a key. When you hold it tightly, no locked door can resist heaven's command to open. Type Amen to get blessing 8771. There's a silence that often comes before miracles. It feels like nothing is happening, like prayers are floating unanswered, but behind that silence, angels are moving mountains you cannot yet see. Your life has been through seasons of struggle where nothing made sense. Every setback, every betrayal, every tear you shed had purpose, it was heaven shaping you for this very hour. The waiting is over, divine timing has arrived. Even now, as these words sink into your heart, you are being lifted from a path of delay onto one of acceleration. What was stuck will suddenly flow. What was withheld will finally be delivered. Archangel Michael says, the window of heaven is open, but only for a brief moment. The 45-minute countdown is real. Once it passes, the alignment shifts and this rare blessing moves elsewhere. Type Amen to get blessing 9026. Somewhere in the unseen, a heavenly book is being opened with your name glowing upon its pages. Angels are signing off on victories meant only for you. These are not small changes, they are life-altering shifts, the kind that rewrite your story completely. Every pain you endured has been counted. None of your prayers, even the ones whispered through tears, were forgotten. This moment is heaven's response to everything you've endured. But here's the truth, God's signs have been flashing before you repeatedly. This is the final call for today, the last chance to open your spirit before the window shuts again. The blessing is hovering, waiting for your yes. Archangel Michael says, surrender the fear that keeps you from stepping forward. Heaven cannot fill hands that are clinging to doubt. Type Amen to get blessing 9483. The divine countdown continues. Each minute brings you closer to a turning point that will shift everything you thought you knew about your life. Heaven has orchestrated a chain of events designed only for you, and the angels are fighting to keep that path clear from darkness. Your past struggles were never proof of abandonment, they were the silent building blocks of your future victory. You endured trials that others would have fallen under because you were chosen to witness something extraordinary. Now, that moment is pressing against your life with unstoppable force. Archangel Michael says, when God calls, the entire universe bends to make way for His purpose. That is why you've been feeling disruptions, sudden emotions, even sleepless nights. It's heaven preparing you to finally awaken. This is why ignoring this message would be more than missing words, it would mean stepping away from the miracle that has been crying out for your attention for hours. Type Amen to get blessing 10112. A spiritual storm has been surrounding you, but not to destroy you. It's clearing the path, shaking loose the chains that have kept you small for far too long. Angels are breaking agreements made against your destiny, and every demonic plan set to trap you is collapsing under divine light. There is a reason this message feels heavier than any you've seen before. It carries the weight of answered prayers, the very ones you whispered when no one else was listening. Heaven is holding those answers above you right now, waiting for you to simply receive them. In less than 45 minutes, you will notice shifts, subtle yet undeniable. A call, a message, a sudden inner knowing will confirm what has been declared over you here. This is not the end of a season, it is the birthing of a new one. Archangel Michael says, the blessing has been sealed. What is coming for you cannot be stolen if you accept it now. Type Amen to get blessing 10777. You have been chosen for this moment because your spirit has been tempered like gold. The weight you carried, the tears you shed, they were not wasted. Each one became a stepping stone, lifting you closer to the promise heaven made over your life long ago. There are people who doubted you, thinking you were finished, believing you would never rise again. But they do not see what heaven sees. They cannot feel the hand of God resting on your life, turning pain into power. Right now, angels are surrounding you, whispering courage into your spirit. They are aligning opportunities, moving hearts, and breaking down barriers so that nothing stands between you and your blessing. Archangel Michael says, you were never forgotten. You were being prepared to shine at a time when the world least expected it. Type Amen to get blessing 11259. The noise of life almost made you miss this moment. Distractions pulled at your mind, and doubt tried to silence the quiet voice of heaven. But even through the chaos, something deep inside kept calling you to pay attention, to stay awake, to believe that something more was coming. That something more is now. The heavens have declared it, and the countdown has begun. You can feel it as your heart races, as goosebumps rise, as unseen warmth surrounds you while reading these words. Every second that passes draws your destiny closer to you. This is why you cannot scroll past this again. Heaven has worked too hard to bring you here, to place this message in front of you before it's too late. Archangel Michael says, "The window is narrow, but for those who walk in faith, it is wide enough to step into greatness." Type Amen to get blessing 11822. Every heartbeat you feel right now is echoing in the spiritual realm. It is a sign that your soul recognizes this is no ordinary moment. Heaven is closer than it has ever been to delivering something extraordinary into your life. For hours, angels have been placing divine signs along your path. A sudden thought that repeated itself. A song lyric that made you stop. A dream that woke you in the night. None of these were random, they were heaven shouting softly, "Pay attention." But each time, distractions pulled you away. The world's noise drowned out the whispers of destiny. That is why this final 45-minute call has been made. It is the last attempt to ensure you do not miss what God has been trying to show you. Archangel Michael says, "The moment is fragile." Once this window closes, the alignment of blessings prepared for you will shift, and you will need to wait much longer for it to return. Type Amen to get blessing 12466. Right now, the spirit of breakthrough is descending. It feels like electricity in the air around you. You may even sense pressure in your chest or a rush of warmth down your arms. This is no illusion, it is heaven's presence wrapping around you, confirming that you are seen and chosen. All the forces that tried to keep you stuck, fear, betrayal, lack, rejection, are crumbling in this moment. Angels are removing them like broken chains, clearing the way for your freedom. For too long, darkness whispered lies about your future. Tonight, those lies die, replaced by divine truth. Your destiny is rising, undeniable and unstoppable. Archangel Michael says, "A blessing this powerful cannot be hidden much longer." In less than 45 minutes, the evidence of this shift will manifest in your life. Type Amen to get blessing 13139. This moment is more than a message, it is a spiritual appointment set before you were even born. God knew you would reach this point, weary from battles yet still standing. Every tear you shed has watered the soil where miracles are about to bloom. Your enemies planned for your downfall. They spoke words to keep you small, to keep you broken. But heaven heard their plans and began rewriting your story in secret. Now, what they thought would destroy you will be the very thing that launches you higher. The tables are turning swiftly. The first signs of change will appear within the divine countdown. Archangel Michael says, "No power on earth or in darkness can block what heaven has decreed over your life." Type Amen to get blessing 13774. Somewhere unseen, a door is opening that has been locked for years. Angels are holding it wide, waiting for you to step through. This door leads to restoration, not just a little, but everything you lost and more. You've prayed for justice, and heaven has heard every word. Those who caused you pain are now being exposed, while you are being elevated beyond their reach. The same people who doubted your survival will witness your rise. This is why the spiritual realm has been so restless today. Heaven is aligning events with urgency, making sure you cannot ignore what's coming. Archangel Michael says, surrender to this divine timing. What is unfolding is too important to delay even a single second more. Type Amen to get blessing 14488. Even as you read this, angels are moving swiftly through the unseen, carrying scrolls with your name written in golden light. These scrolls contain blessings that were delayed, promises that were paused, and miracles that have been waiting for this exact moment to be released. The heaviness you felt in past weeks was not a sign of defeat, it was the weight of transformation. Heaven was reshaping your destiny, bending time itself to create a perfect moment of release. That moment is now pressing against your life like the first crack of dawn breaking darkness. This is why you feel chills racing across your skin, why your spirit cannot look away from these words. It is divine confirmation that heaven has surrounded you with relentless love and purpose. Archangel Michael says, the countdown is nearly halfway spent. In the next minutes, invisible chains will shatter, and you will feel an unexplainable peace signaling your breakthrough has begun. Type Amen to get blessing 15192. For too long, you've been walking through battles you didn't start. People underestimated you, whispered lies about you, even plotted against your success. Yet every one of those moments became fuel for the fire heaven is now igniting inside you. God has been watching closely, measuring your endurance, your courage to keep believing even when storms raged hardest. That unseen faith is why this divine intervention has been released in your favor. Tonight is unlike any other night. Something spiritual has shifted. The angels who were silent before are now speaking your name in realms you cannot yet see. Archangel Michael says, when heaven calls your name this loudly, no earthly force can silence it. Type Amen to get blessing 15873. There are blessings that take years to grow, like seeds planted in faith. They stay hidden underground, unseen and untouched, until suddenly, they burst forth. This is what is happening for you now. The unseen seeds you planted long ago are breaking through the soil of delay. Every act of kindness, every moment you forgave when you could have fought, every time you trusted God's hand instead of giving up, it was all recorded. These actions became a shield, protecting your future while you were unaware. Now, the protection has turned into promotion. What you thought was loss will return multiplied. What seemed like defeat will be remembered as the greatest setup for your destiny. Archangel Michael says, divine harvest cannot be stolen, it can only be delayed, and that delay ends tonight. Type Amen to get blessing 16540. In this holy hour, heaven is rewriting outcomes. Battles you assumed were over are being reopened by divine justice. Someone who wronged you will soon face the truth they have been running from, and in their downfall, you will see your elevation. This is not revenge, this is restoration. God is returning to you every ounce of strength, joy, and peace stolen from your soul. Even financial breakthroughs, long withheld, are moving swiftly toward you. This is why you felt drawn here as though pulled by unseen hands. The spirit inside you knew this was not a message you could miss without consequence. Archangel Michael says, stand still and watch what heaven is preparing to reveal. It will silence every lie ever spoken about you. Type Amen to get blessing 17177. Your life is entering a divine turning point so powerful that future generations will speak of it. The struggles that nearly crushed you will soon become the testimony that lifts others. Heaven is not just delivering a blessing. It is delivering a legacy. There are moments in life when time itself bends, when destiny accelerates beyond human understanding. This is one of those moments. The countdown has already crossed its midpoint, and each second draws the miracle closer to your reality. Right now, angels are placing heavenly markers on your path. These markers will guide you toward people you never expected to meet, opportunities you thought were impossible, and doors you never imagined opening. Archangel Michael says, "Destiny is not waiting for tomorrow, it is moving toward you like a rushing river, unstoppable and fierce." Type Amen to get blessing 17839. Heaven is not just blessing you, it is protecting you from unseen dangers. Someone who tried to betray or manipulate you is now being removed from your path. Their plans have been exposed to the divine court, and judgment is already unfolding. This removal may shock you, but it is part of your elevation. Without clearing the darkness, the light cannot fully reach you. This is why angels have been surrounding you with spiritual fire, ensuring nothing unworthy can follow you into the next chapter. Every chain of limitation, every silent curse spoken against you, every force that tried to dim your glow is burning away tonight. Archangel Michael says, "You are stepping into a realm where only divine favor can follow." Type Amen to get blessing 18492. In the spirit realm, trumpets are sounding. They announce a victory that has been sealed for you long before you saw evidence of it. These heavenly sounds are shaking the earth beneath your enemies' plans and lifting you toward a destiny written in light. This is why you feel an invisible shift, as though the ground of your life is no longer the same. It isn't. Heaven has changed the foundation under your feet, making it unshakable. No weapon formed against you can now reach you. What was aimed to harm you will backfire. What was meant to block you will become the stepping stone that raises you higher. Archangel Michael says, "Every word of doubt ever spoken against you is being silenced in this holy hour." Type Amen to get blessing 19160. The divine countdown is nearing its final phase. Minutes are slipping away, yet the power in the unseen grows stronger. You can feel it even now, something within you knows that your life will not remain the same after this. You were not meant to live hidden in sorrow or weighed down by burdens. God designed you to rise, to shine with light so bright that darkness cannot remain near you. Tonight marks the first visible step into that divine design. Soon, you will notice confirmation, a sign so specific it will make your spirit tremble. It may come through a message, a sudden opportunity, or even a stranger's unexpected kindness. Whatever form it takes, you will know it's heaven's hand at work. Archangel Michael says, "The moment you believe without hesitation, the gates of heaven will pour blessings without measure." Type Amen to get blessing 19845. The heavens are opening wider now, pouring light that the human eye cannot fully see but the soul can feel. This is why you sense a strange calm beneath the urgency, like your spirit already knows the battle is over and victory is here. There are angels positioned at every corner of your life tonight. They are lifting burdens off your shoulders, shielding you from dangers you didn't even know were near, and whispering courage into your heart. This is not a normal evening, it is a divine appointment, one set in the highest courts of heaven. The weight you've carried for years is being lifted piece by piece. You will wake up lighter, stronger, and ready for the new season unfolding before you. Archangel Michael says, this breakthrough will not be quiet. The world will see it, and those who doubted you will not be able to deny the hand of God upon your life. Type Amen to get blessing 20577. In this sacred moment, the spiritual realm is shifting violently in your favor. Things that resisted change for years will suddenly bow. Situations that seemed immovable will turn with ease. The impossible is bending toward you like branches in a powerful wind. God has dispatched legions of angels to war on your behalf. They are tearing down walls built to block your success, scattering every shadow of fear that tried to hide your path. You are stepping into freedom unlike anything you've known before. Even as these words touch your soul, unseen forces are unlocking doors of favor, wealth, and divine relationships. The life you were promised is finally breaking through the barriers of delay. Archangel Michael says, this is not a dream, it is prophecy unfolding, and nothing can stop it now. Type Amen to get blessing 21194. Everything that was once a mystery to you is about to make sense. Those unanswered prayers, those painful delays, those confusing twists in your journey, they were not punishments. They were preparation. Your steps have been divinely ordered since birth. The trials you faced were shaping a strength that no earthly power can shake. And now, that strength is about to carry you into blessings that will feel unreal. In the next phase of this divine countdown, you will witness justice delivered, opportunities opening, and miracles aligning in ways that will leave even your closest circle speechless. Archangel Michael says, rejoice now as if it has already happened, because in heaven, it already has. Type Amen to get blessing 21871. The final moments of this countdown are like the last beats before a mighty drum sounds across eternity. Heaven is leaning closer, every angel focused solely on you, ensuring that nothing can derail what has been promised. You may notice a shift in the atmosphere around you tonight. Lights may flicker, your heart may race, or you might feel a sudden breeze though no windows are open. These are signs that the unseen world is fully awake, working miracles in your favor. This is your defining hour, the one heaven will mark as the day your destiny unlocked. Everything after tonight will feel different because the spiritual chains of delay have been permanently shattered. Archangel Michael says, what is written in the divine book about you is now unfolding with unstoppable force, step into it without fear. Type Amen to get blessing 22490. The heavens are opening wider now, pouring light that the human eye cannot fully see but the soul can feel. This is why you sense a strange calm beneath the urgency, like your spirit already knows the battle is over and victory is here. There are angels positioned at every corner of your life tonight. They are lifting burdens off your shoulders, shielding you from dangers you didn't even know were near, and whispering courage into your heart. This is not a normal evening, it is a divine appointment, one set in the highest courts of heaven. The weight you've carried for years is being lifted piece by piece. You will wake up lighter, stronger, and ready for the new season unfolding before you. Archangel Michael says, this breakthrough will not be quiet. The world will see it, and those who doubted you will not be able to deny the hand of God upon your life. Type Amen to get blessing 20577. In this sacred moment, the spiritual realm is shifting violently in your favor. Things that resisted change for years will suddenly bow. Situations that seemed immovable will turn with ease. The impossible is bending toward you like branches in a powerful wind. God has dispatched legions of angels to war on your behalf. They are tearing down walls built to block your success, scattering every shadow of fear that tried to hide your path. You are stepping into freedom unlike anything you've known before. Even as these words touch your soul, unseen forces are unlocking doors of favor, wealth, and divine relationships. The life you were promised is finally breaking through the barriers of delay. Archangel Michael says, "This is not a dream, it is prophecy unfolding, and nothing can stop it now." Type Amen to get blessing 21194. Everything that was once a mystery to you is about to make sense. Those unanswered prayers, those painful delays, those confusing twists in your journey, they were not punishments. They were preparation. Your steps have been divinely ordered since birth. The trials you faced were shaping a strength that no earthly power can shake. And now, that strength is about to carry you into blessings that will feel unreal. In the next phase of this divine countdown, you will witness justice delivered, opportunities opening, and miracles aligning in ways that will leave even your closest circle speechless. Archangel Michael says, "Rejoice now as if it has already happened, because in heaven, it already has." Type Amen to get blessing 21871. The final moments of this countdown are like the last beats before a mighty drum sounds across eternity. Heaven is leaning closer, every angel focused solely on you, ensuring that nothing can derail what has been promised. You may notice a shift in the atmosphere around you tonight. Lights may flicker, your heart may race, or you might feel a sudden breeze though no windows are open. These are signs that the unseen world is fully awake, working miracles in your favor. This is your defining hour, the one heaven will mark as the day your destiny unlocked. Everything after tonight will feel different because the spiritual chains of delay have been permanently shattered. Archangel Michael says, "What is written in the divine book about you is now unfolding with unstoppable force, step into it without fear." Type Amen to get blessing 22490. Even though the divine message has been fully delivered, heaven's energy continues to flow. As you sit in this moment, more is being written for your journey ahead. The angels do not stop once a word is given, they surround you to ensure the prophecy is fulfilled without interruption. Every prayer you spoke today, every silent thought you carried, is now echoing in heaven's chambers. Nothing is lost, nothing is forgotten. God has gathered each of them, weaving them into the blessing that is now unfolding in real time. Your future has been stamped with victory. You are entering a season where closed doors fly open effortlessly and where past sorrows are replaced by overflowing joy. Archangel Michael says, "Even now, angels are walking into places you cannot see, speaking your name in rooms you've never entered, preparing miracles that will shock you." Type Amen to get blessing 23161. This moment is not the end but the beginning of a chain of divine events. As the spiritual clock moves closer to the final second of this countdown, you will notice signs multiplying around you. Dreams will become clearer, divine encounters will increase, and messages of confirmation will appear when you least expect them. What once felt like coincidence will now reveal itself as destiny. Paths you thought were closed will lead you to blessings you didn't know existed. This is not just one miracle, it is the opening of a season where miracles will be your normal reality. The storm that followed you for so long is now breaking apart. A new dawn is rising, painted by the very hand of heaven, glowing with the promise of a better tomorrow. Archangel Michael says, when heaven shifts in your favor, even time itself bends to serve your destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 23974. As you take these words into your heart, a shield of divine light is forming around you. This light is not only protection, it is attraction. It is drawing blessings, helpers, opportunities, and spiritual breakthroughs toward you like a magnet. Those who wish to see you fail will be silenced, not by your words but by the undeniable success that heaven is about to pour into your life. Every shadow of envy, every plot of betrayal, every unseen curse is being burned away by this holy fire. You will not have to fight this battle alone. God Himself is stepping in as your defender, turning what was meant for harm into a display of His glory upon your life. Archangel Michael says, do not fear the weight of this blessing, you were born to carry it, to shine brighter than you ever imagined. Type Amen to get blessing 24711. Even after the countdown reaches its final second, the waves of this divine message will continue shaping your destiny. This is not a fleeting miracle, it is a permanent shift in your life's direction. You are stepping into a realm where your name will carry new power, where doors will recognize you and swing open as if commanded by heaven itself. This shift will echo across time, affecting not only you but generations that come after you. The transformation will be undeniable. The same people who doubted you will watch as blessings chase you, and they will know this was no ordinary change, it was divine intervention. Archangel Michael says, what begins tonight will ripple through eternity, forever marking you as chosen. Type Amen to get blessing 25489. The divine river continues to flow, stronger now than before. What started as a whisper from heaven has turned into a roar of light sweeping across your path. Even as the final seconds of this countdown approach, the blessing grows larger, unstoppable, undeniable. In the spirit realm, doors are not just opening, they are being flung wide with angelic force. The very obstacles that once mocked your prayers are now trembling, breaking apart as destiny charges forward like a blazing fire. Nothing can hold it back anymore. Your soul is awakening fully. You can feel it, your chest lighter, your spirit sharper, your heart sensing that something historic is about to happen for you. This is no dream. It is heaven breaking into your reality. Archangel Michael says, this blessing will leave a mark so deep that it will be spoken of for years, a testimony that shines brighter than the trials that came before it. Type Amen to get blessing 26277. The divine timing has entered its most powerful phase. Right now, angels are dispatching final instructions to the earthly realm. People who hold the keys to your next breakthrough are feeling a sudden urge to reach out, to speak your name, to open doors that were once shut. What you thought was forgotten has been remembered in heaven's books. What was delayed has been fast-tracked by divine order. You will witness restoration in ways that will silence every fear and dry every tear you've cried. This is not just favor, it is redemption. It is the moment when your story is rewritten by the author of all creation. Nothing about your future will resemble the pain of your past. Archangel Michael says, tonight your life is not just changing, it is being reborn into greatness. Type Amen to get blessing 26911. Even as these words enter your spirit, the heavenly gates are fully opening. Streams of wealth, health, love, and divine protection are being poured out without limit. Every barrier that once held you back is collapsing in this sacred moment. You will soon feel a shift in your surroundings. Peace will settle where there was once chaos. Clarity will replace confusion. A rush of divine energy will fill you with renewed strength and purpose. This is what happens when God Himself steps into your battle. What others could not fix, heaven will resolve in a single breath of divine power. This is your hour of unstoppable transformation. Archangel Michael says, the promise made over your life long ago is finally manifesting. You will see it, touch it, live it. Type Amen to get blessing 27654. As this divine countdown reaches its peak, heaven's choir is singing your name. The sound carries across eternity, declaring victory over every chain that tried to bind you. This is not just a moment, it is the dawn of your divine destiny. Your enemies will wonder how everything changed so fast. Your family will see a light in you that they've never seen before. Strangers will recognize favor upon you and be drawn to the brightness of your path. The spiritual realm is celebrating already. Angels are rejoicing because they know this battle has been won. What's coming is more than you prayed for, more than you imagined, and it begins now. Archangel Michael says, step forward boldly, the heavens have already gone before you, and nothing can stand in your way. Type Amen to get blessing 28391. The spiritual heavens tremble as your destiny is unlocked even further. What began as a whisper is now a divine thunder rolling across eternity, proclaiming that your season of waiting has ended. The countdown is in its final heartbeat, and heaven is leaning closer than ever to ensure nothing can interrupt this transformation. You are stepping into a chapter of your life where miracles are not occasional, they are constant. Each sunrise will carry breakthrough. Each step you take will be guided by angels, ensuring you never return to the chains you've broken free from tonight. This is more than a blessing, it is a covenant. A heavenly promise that your tears were not in vain, your prayers were not forgotten, and your suffering was not meaningless. It all led to this divine turning point. Archangel Michael says, even as the world sleeps, heaven is awake, rewriting your story with fire and glory. Type Amen to get blessing 29199. Right now, unseen hands are weaving divine connections on your behalf. People you've never met are being moved to speak your name, to favor you, to help you rise into places you thought were unreachable. Opportunities are gathering like clouds before a rainstorm, dense, heavy with promise, ready to pour abundance into your life. And once it begins, nothing can stop this outpouring. It will not just touch your life but overflow to those connected to you. Every delay you endured, every rejection you faced, every moment you thought you were unseen has built the force of this blessing. When it arrives, it will sweep away years of pain in an instant. Archangel Michael says, this blessing carries the speed of divine light, it will find you faster than fear can stop you. Type Amen to get blessing 29822. A mighty shift has begun beneath your feet. The ground that once felt unstable is now firm with the foundation of victory. Where you once walked with uncertainty, you will now run with confidence fueled by divine fire. This transformation is not just spiritual, it is physical, emotional, and financial. Doors of provision are bursting open. Healing is flowing like a river into every wounded part of your life. Love and restoration are rising to meet you in ways that defy logic. Tonight, the unseen war for your destiny has ended. The angels that fought for you in silence have secured your triumph. All that is left is for you to step into it without fear. Archangel Michael says, "You are crossing a threshold where only light can follow. Darkness has lost its grip on you forever." Type Amen to get blessing 30578. Even now, heaven's final seal is being placed upon your new beginning. A seal no human can break, no enemy can challenge, no force can undo. It marks you as untouchable, unstoppable, fully claimed by divine favor. From this moment forward, you will notice everything shifting. Conversations will change in your favor. Unexpected financial blessings will flow to you. People who once ignored you will be compelled to honor the grace shining upon you. This is your moment of ascension. The countdown is complete, and the gates of heaven have poured out everything you've been prepared to receive. Archangel Michael says, "Rise now, for the kingdom of heaven has already placed a crown upon your head." Type Amen to get blessing 31266. The heavens are still moving, wrapping you in layers of unstoppable grace. The power flowing toward you has not weakened, it is growing stronger with every passing moment. The angelic hosts are not retreating, they are multiplying, forming a shield of light so vast that nothing in darkness can pierce it. Every tear you shed has summoned this moment. Every silent night of prayer, every whispered hope, every time you clung to faith when everything around you screamed otherwise, it was all counted. Now, those moments are converging into a tidal wave of breakthrough that will leave nothing in your life untouched. This is more than a turning point. It is the moment when destiny overtakes delay, when favor crushes fear, and when every locked gate swings wide open at the command of heaven itself. Archangel Michael says, "You are stepping into a divine river that will carry you further and faster than you ever thought possible." Type Amen to get blessing 31999. In the spiritual realm, the trumpet blasts are louder now. They are sounding victory over battles you fought for years. The roar of heaven is declaring to every force that once opposed you, "It is finished." The chosen one rises now. Angels are moving swiftly through timelines, removing barriers that would have taken you decades to overcome. They are aligning people, opportunities, and divine resources to meet you right where you are. This is not just one miracle arriving, it is many. A cascade of breakthroughs will unfold, each one unlocking the next, like dominoes falling in perfect divine order. Archangel Michael says, "Every hidden blessing has been released from heaven's vaults, now they fly toward you with unstoppable momentum." Type Amen to get blessing 32674. A great silence has settled in the unseen world. It is not the silence of emptiness, it is the silence before a mighty roar. Every angel pauses, every spirit watches, as the moment of your ascension approaches. This silence is holy because it holds the breath of miracles about to manifest. It carries the weight of promises long delayed, finally breaking free. When the roar comes, it will shake every chain off your life permanently. Even the earth itself will recognize your blessing. Doors you never knocked on will open. Paths you didn't know existed will be illuminated. People who once rejected you will seek you out with honor and respect. Archangel Michael says, the countdown has entered eternity's watch. The final release is unstoppable now. Type Amen to get blessing 33357. In heaven's courtroom, your name is echoing. The scroll of your destiny has been unrolled, and angels are reading aloud the victories written there. They are not speaking of what will happen, they are proclaiming what is already done in the spiritual realm. This is why your soul feels a strange relief, even if you cannot see physical evidence yet. Your spirit knows what your eyes have not yet seen, the battle is already won. You will soon stand in places you once only dreamed of. You will walk in rooms designed for kings and queens. The world will look at you and not understand how such rapid transformation was possible, but heaven will know, it was divine order. Archangel Michael says, this is your appointed hour, history itself will mark this as the night everything changed for you. Type Amen to get blessing 34029. The heavens are alive with light, moving faster now as divine promises surge toward your life like a river breaking its dam. Every chain of delay that clung to you is snapping under the weight of glory pouring from above. What once held you back no longer has the authority to remain in your path. You are not the same as you were before this message reached you. A shift has already begun within your spirit. Your heartbeat is syncing with divine timing, your soul recognizing that you are no longer walking in yesterday's struggle, you are stepping into a fresh, unstoppable season of miracles. Even as you breathe in this moment, angels are planting seeds of favor into your timeline. Seeds that will grow into opportunities, breakthroughs, and wealth beyond what you've ever seen. These seeds have been waiting for years to touch the soil of your destiny. Archangel Michael says, no power of darkness can uproot what heaven has now planted for your future. Type Amen to get blessing 34777. Across the spiritual skies, the sound of victory is rising. It is like a mighty drumbeat rolling through eternity, calling every blessing by name, commanding them to find you without hesitation. This sound shakes every force that once opposed you, scattering them like dust in the wind. There are places your feet have not yet walked that are being prepared for you now. Divine connections are forming like constellations, ready to light the path ahead. You will not wander or wonder where to go, the way will be made clear by the hand of God Himself. Every battle fought, every sleepless night survived, every tear shed has prepared the soil for this divine harvest. You will not just step into it, you will run into it with the speed of heaven carrying you forward. Archangel Michael says, your name is carved into the gates of this blessing, no one else can claim what belongs to you. Type Amen to get blessing 35488. In heaven's great hall, a final decree has been spoken over your life. It echoes through every realm of existence, silencing the accusations of the enemy, breaking every curse spoken against you, and replacing every loss with multiplied restoration. This decree is not a whisper, it is thunder. It reverberates through your spirit, filling you with an unshakable knowing that your days of pain are over. Even the air around you is changing, charged with divine power. You are being lifted now, higher than you imagined possible. The struggles that once defined you are falling away like shadows in the morning sun. Nothing from the past can follow you into this realm of light. Archangel Michael says, "This is the elevation long promised to you. What comes next will be remembered for generations." Type Amen to get blessing 36192. The countdown has not just ended, it has burst open into eternity. The blessing is no longer approaching, it has arrived, pouring into every corner of your life. Miracles are touching places you forgot to pray for, restoring things you thought were lost forever. From this moment, you walk under open heavens. Every step is guided, every move blessed, every word you speak carrying new divine authority. This is not temporary, it is a permanent shift in your destiny. The world will watch in awe as your life transforms before their eyes. What was once hidden will now shine for all to see, a testament to the relentless power of God's love for you. Archangel Michael says, "Rise and walk boldly, heaven itself walks with you now, and nothing can stand in your way." Type Amen to get blessing 36977.